In the last decade, security robots have become increasingly popular and many businesses across the world use them. But does this mean they'll actually replace real-life security guards? Hi, I'm Holly of Region Security Guarding YouTube channel, and in today's video, we'll be discussing the history of security robots, what they are used for, and whether they'll actually replace real-life security guards. So, a security robot is simply a robot that has the main purpose of providing a business with protection to its employees, any visitors, their valuables, and the business's building itself. And they've been hired by many different types of businesses. Some security robots have worked in casinos, shopping centres, hotels, and some have even worked in space stations. There are many different types of security robots that businesses will hire. Some will appear to be more cylinder-shaped, while others will have extremely long necks. Some will look more like humans, while others will look more like a dog without a head. But what are the different types of security robots that are actually used? Security guard robots themselves will normally be split into two different categories. These are security patrol robots and security surveillance robots. Security patrol robots themselves are normally designed in two different distinct ways. One way is being a more cylinder shape, while the second way is kind of like a robot with a really long neck. The big cylinder-shaped robots are normally fitted with motion sensors, and they normally have a small security camera in the middle of them, while the security robots that have more of a long neck are normally fitted with audio detection devices, and they normally have a security camera on them also, but these security cameras are normally fitted right at the end of the neck. The main purpose of security patrol robots will be to patrol a business's site or premise to ensure that there are no security threats such as criminals trying to break into their property. While security surveillance robots also come in a variety of different designs and shapes. Some again will be more of a cylinder shape, but some of these will also appear to look like androids, so they appear to look more human, which can be more of a friendlier face. The main purpose of security surveillance robots is to provide proper surveillance for a business, and these robots can sometimes be used to check employees into a building. Some security surveillance robots will actually be able to patrol around a business's site or building, while others will work stationary in one spot. Another type of security robot that is used is home security robots. Home security guard robots are normally brought by homeowners themselves, so they're not normally as fancy as other security robots. And the main purpose of home security robots will be to deter burglars and to provide protection to a house. And finally, the last robot that's used in security isn't a guard at all, but instead is a robot security dog. And the main purpose of robot security dogs are like guards. They will provide a business with protection, and they'll often be used to patrol around different sites of a business. When did the first security robot appear? Security robots have been on the scene for quite a while now, and although we've done some online research, we can't actually find out when the first ever security guard robot was invented, but we can find out when the first security robot was introduced in the UK. Back in 2014, Birmingham University invented the first security robot, and his name is Bob. Bob was a security robot that was used to patrol around a security firm called G4F, and Bob was designed with a 3D scanner that helped him patrol around the security firm's headquarters. This scanner would frequently scan, and it would let Bob know if anything in the room had changed, e.g. if a door had opened. Bob was also designed to store information, and he was also programmed so that he could communicate with others. Bob also had his own battery built inside him so that when he went to low power, he could charge himself back up. How do security robots work? Since Bob, there have been many advances in security technology and AI technology. Most security robots now will be designed so that they have security cameras, motion sensors, audio detection devices, and communication devices fitted inside them. Robots will use security cameras and motion sensors to help them scan and patrol around a room or a site, while they will also use communication devices and audio detection devices to contact others, such as a security team or anybody else who's working on a business's site. What can a security robot do? So the main purpose of security guard robots and security dog robots is to provide a business with ultimate protection. So they work very similar to actual real-life security guards, and they're able to do this main purpose throughout a variety of different tasks. One of the first tasks that security guard robots will have is patrolling a site's premise. Some robots will be programmed so that they can patrol a business's site at particular times, while other security robots will actually be programmed so that they can do random patrols. These random patrols are quite useful, as it means the security robot won't do the exact same patrol all the time, and it's able to cover lots of different areas of a business. So this is quite similar to what a guard does. Most security robots will work hand in hand with a security team. So another important task they will have is sending messages to the security team. These messages could be reports of how the patrol is going, or it could be messages of the robot reporting suspicious activity to the security team. As well as being able to send messages to the security team about what's going on, the communication devices within security robots can actually be used by a human to contact a security team. For example, if somebody is by themselves in a business's building and there's no one there apart from a security robot, the person can talk to the robot and use the robot's built-in communication devices to get a message of help sent to a security team or anybody else who works in that business. And finally, another important task that security guard robots will have is controlling different access points of a building. One way that security guard robots will actually do this is through actually scanning employees' ID cards to ensure that they are allowed to be there and it's not a criminal trying to break into a business. Can robots protect humans? Most businesses will hire security guard robots because they believe that they will actually protect the business. But the real question that's on everybody's mind is, can a security guard robot actually protect a human? And well, yes, in some ways, security guard robots will be used to protect humans themselves. Security guard robots who patrol around different areas of a building will be protecting humans because they're looking out for criminal activity. And as well as doing patrols around a business to ensure that no criminals are breaking in, security guard robots will actually be hired to patrol areas that a real-life security guard wouldn't actually patrol because these areas would be too dangerous. For example, if there's an area that has got lots of radiation in it, you wouldn't want a human to patrol that site. So security teams will actually send in a security guard robot to patrol that area, as robots won't get hurt by the radiation. What do people think of security guard robots? When it comes to security guard robots, there's often a lot of mixed opinions. Some people think robots look cute, while other people may think they look quite scary. Some people in the security industry actually like security guard robots, and they want security guards and robots to work together. Some other reasons why businesses like security guard robots is that they can always be alert, and they can sometimes be cheaper to use than a real-life security guard. However, some people do actually have concerns about security guard robots. Some people worry that robots can be easily hacked into, while other people worry that robots aren't quite reliable as we think. In the past, there has been some example videos where a security guard robot has patrolled a site or an area and then fallen in water. And if the robot falls in water, it's then killed its own battery and is not able to work. And these incidents do give the impression that robots might not be advanced as people think. If you're interested in knowing more about what we personally think and what other people in the security guard industry think about security robots, then why not check out our reaction video? We'll link it in the description box below. Will robots replace security guards? So, the big question that's on nearly every security guard's mind is, will a robot actually replace me? And in some countries like Switzerland, yes, they are using security guard robots instead of actual real-life guards to protect some businesses. But overall, most businesses want to use both a security guard and a security robot. So we don't think it's likely that security guards will get replaced by robots. Some businesses will have a security guard robot patrolling its site, while they will situate the guard in a control room. And while the guard is in a control room, the guard will be observing what the robot does, what the robot sees, and if there's any incidents of danger, the robot will report this back to the guard quickly so that the guard can come down to the site and deal with the issue. So that's the end of our video. What are your thoughts on security guard robots? Do you like them, or do you think they're a danger? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. And if you'd like to, why not subscribe to our channel as we make new content every week. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you in another video.